Jai Bolo Ganesh Maharaj ki Jai. Friends, can Ganesha festival transform India into a developed country? I say yes. Yes, indeed, Ganesha festival can transform India into a developed country, and this was my favorite festival when I was in my childhood days. Because we children used to look forward to this festival each and every day. It's a celebration time, it's a creative time, it's a bonding time when this festival was being celebrated. And we used to have a friendly competition, we used to have a friendly contest with our friends wherein we would decorate our pandal, we would have beautiful idol installed in our pandal. So there was a friendly competition, and at the end, it was a beautiful time wherein there would be procession, so we would dance in that procession. So it was a magical time that I will remember forever in my lifetime. And I had a magical childhood thanks to this Ganesha festival. Friends, now allow me to throw light on how we can make this Ganesha festival so that India can become a developed country. Before going forward, Lord Ganesha is destroyer of obstacles. And when you look back into the history of Ganesha festival, celebrating in public manner, then it was in 1892 that it was celebrated publicly. Thanks to Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bal Gangadhar Tilak popularized this festival, and now it is the festival wherein people are celebrating with so much of devotion, religiously, and it is celebrated all across India. That is an amazing trait by which we can utilize it, and we can make this festival as an inception point to make India a developed country. Friends, if you look at why Bal Gangadhar Tilak celebrated this festival publicly at the time, if you question yourself this one, then you'll find the answer. The answer is he was fighting against the greatest enemy at the time, and the greatest enemy or greatest problem at the time was British occupation. And Britishers were not allowing people to gather, not allowing people to discuss, because when people are not gathering, when people are not discussing, when people are not ideating, then how we could attack Britishers, how we could oust Britishers from India. So there is no way that we can oust them out of India. So that was the reason when Bal Gangadhar Tilak thought, okay, let me popularize this festival, let me make this festival so that people would start celebrating publicly. And in that public gatherings, because it is a religious festival, the British government wouldn't bother much, wouldn't meddle much, so that we can in that gathering discuss to oust, ideate to oust Britishers out of India. So that was the thought process. So there was a problem. The greatest problem at the time was British occupation, and here was a solution. The solution was, let people gather, let people discuss about the greatest problem at the time, and let us come up with solutions. So that was the whole idea behind celebration of Ganesha festival publicly. And now it is being celebrated all across India. You take Hyderabad, you take Mumbai, you take Chennai, you take Bangalore, you take Delhi. So this Ganesha festival is celebrated all across India religiously. And this Ganesha festival, it is celebrated from all sections of people. I still remember in my childhood, so some of my Muslim friends, some of my Christian friends, everyone would come together, everyone would celebrate this festival, everyone would go and dance in the procession. So it was a magical time, to be frank. So this Ganesha festival is a festival wherein it is binding everyone, wherein people are coming together, people are celebrating like no other festival in India. So that is the reason this Ganesha festival is a festival wherein we can really utilize to make India a developed country. So now, the spirit by which this Ganesha festival began was to solve the problem at the time. And now we got independence. It's been more than 73 years that we got independence. But are we celebrating a festival with the same spirit? Are we celebrating that festival with the same attitude why it had begun at that point of time? At that point of time, the greatest problem was the British occupation. And now, don't we have any problems right now? That is the question to you. Don't we have any problems right now? So we do have problems right now. We do have problem of malnutrition. We do have problem of overpopulation. We do have problem of global warming. We do have problem of illiteracy. We do have problem of substandard education. We do have problem of ocean pollution. We do have problem of air pollution. We do have problem of corona pandemic right now. We do have problem of water pollution right now. So we have so many problems right now, and we have people to solve that problem. But people are not ready to discuss about those problems. That is the point wherein I want to stress upon. At the time, there was a problem, and people were not allowed to gather to attack that problem. So that is the reason this festival came into existence, wherein people began attending this festival. People began discussing against the British occupation to oust Britishers from India. So right now, we do have so many problems, and now Indian government is not restricting us to gather because it is corona pandemic time. Perhaps now Indian government might restrict, but usually last year in 2021 also, there wouldn't be restriction from Indian government to come together and to discuss about the problems that we are facing right now. And friends, what we can discuss in Ganesha pandals. So if there is a pandal in a place, for example Mushirabad, or for example in Delhi, Chandni Chowk, so what problems that we have in that area? So we can discuss about the problems in that area, or we can up our thinking, we can go to the next level of abstraction. So can we think about problems of a state? Delhi, okay, what problems Delhi got, and can we do something to the Delhi problems? Can we come up with ideas to solve the problems in Delhi? Or in Telangana, can we come up with problems of Hyderabad? Can we contribute something, or can we do something? Or else, if we don't have that capacity, can we do something in our local area? In our local area, if road is not good, so can we contribute, or can we come up with some way wherein we can solve the problem? Okay, when you start thinking about to solve problem, then you'll have so many ideas to solve that problem. For example, it might be the road problem in your area. How we can solve this problem, or in what ways might we can get ideas to solve this particular problem. So you might be getting so many problems. One idea perhaps could be going to MLA. Another idea is contributing money to lay the road. So in that way, we can attack the local problems by discussing in that pandal, or we can attack the global problems, or we can take any level of abstraction wherein we can attack that abstraction level problem. So this is one way. And second way that I want to share with you is we can have friendly competitions between one pandal to another pandal. So okay, let it be now the corona pandemic. Okay, how we can come up with ideas wherein we can make people to maintain social distancing. It is one of the problems. So in that way, we can have competitions among pandals also. So we can have competitions among pandals in Delhi area, and then we can have competitions among pandals in Telangana area, and all pandals coming together, we can have a bigger competition wherein state-wise competition, national-wise competition. In that way, we can come up with so many solutions. We can come up with so many ideas to solve the problem. So see, here it is not about solving, it is about thinking. It is about ideas. If people start getting ideas to solve problems, then we are empowering. We are not just giving them, okay, it will be done done by giving money, but we are giving them the greatest wealth, that is the idea creation technique. With ideas we can solve problems. So in this way we can really make this Ganesha festival a festival wherein this festival can be used to solve problems of India. And by this way, don't you think that Ganesha festival, the god who destroys obstacles, can't we utilize him to destroy the problems of India? And can't we really reconnect to the spirit of why this festival had been started at that point of time? And if we start celebrating festival in that way, can't we solve problems of India? Can't we empower people with powerful thoughts? Can't we come up with many ideas to solve the problems? So this is the idea by which we can not only celebrate Ganesha festival, but also we can make India a developed country. So let us celebrate this Ganesha festival by thinking about how we can contribute to this world and India. Thank you so much. More power to you.